Welcome back, everyone. We're heading back to the story now after doing the 2 split quest lines, and we're gonna see what comes next. First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits, and it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling. And troubling, too. I've heard about the skulls, but that was the first time I've seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I have to think of them myself if our paths ever cross on the battlefield, but... when, not if, that day will come, Lys, and you can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlinian, Alimigan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons, but they're no better than yours. Especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be the one, Lys. Your father certainly was. Alright then, it'd be best to begin preparing for these new recruits. Narn, Lys, it's been a pleasure. Alright. Okay. Alright. That's then done. I assume the guy in the middle is going to want to talk to us again. Yeah, some new earrings. I don't think they're any better than the ones I have, though. They're the exact same, I think. Guess we can check, though. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have now accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thank you for your service, Scions. I see operations here have been proceeding in place in my absence. Welcome back, brother dears. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Indeed, there were several among the Scions' ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I have come to present. Come, Member Kempt, if I may. My name is Arnvald Linnaeus, and a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for a free Alimigo, for an Alimigo were women like my mother who never made to suffer. I pray you to grant me this honor. You are a true-born son of Gyr Albania, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Azarian Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received specific training, I propose to General Dillion that we draw up plans for assault on Castrium Venedina. Then in the meantime, we will make the preparations that we can. Alright. Moving right along.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near-total casualties.
Near-total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring in the whites of their eyes. Why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of the house. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelstar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Well, I was curious. I'm pretty sure we just met the villain for our expansion. No, he's kind of been in the background before then, but pretty sure this is a note of him becoming more relevant in the story. Right then, I've got duties to attend to. And because issue with said duties, we're here to help after all. 3 of you have been busy, so I understand if you require time to rest. Have not. However, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with these preparations. Be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I'm guaranteed you won't want for work. I'll pick this up and just take a look at it. Okay. Excuse me. Let me see here. Yeah, this is weaker, I think, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that. Beg your pardon, the woman who best guides Van Bazel wishes to offer me assistance. I say this is highly irregular, though I've heard it said you have a percent for aiding the common man, in which case... For the occupation, I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for all else, I think it's important that these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them their motivations for taking up this cause and so forth. I may take down their statements in this log. Naren, thank you for your service, now and ever ever. Any blue quests around here? No, it doesn't appear so. I was just a cook before all this, simple fare really. Had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters, they believed, you know, and there's always a need for hooks. Or at least people who can work with whoever the foraging parties turn up. Okay. Okay, the next one's right over here, it looks like. You look like a strider in search of comrades in need of so. I have a task for you. I'm a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this day, yet nary one has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location, I do not know. The number 5 in all, these would-be warriors. Send them onto me, and they should have a chance to find them. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Why? Why indeed, to save lives perhaps, or to make amends for the ones I couldn't. My father and my brothers were worked to death while building Castrum. What did it matter to the Garleans, eh? Or where that lot came from? After that I couldn't keep on doing nothing. It looks like somebody's over this way. I'm pretty sure it's a recruit, yeah. I know, now I'm late, but I have to say a prayer for my sister first, after what the Imperials did to her. Death was a mercy. That's where the big statue is. I'd actually watched the trailer for this expansion before I started playing it, and Basically, half it is your character in Lice, basically fighting on top of the statue, I'm pretty sure. Aren't you an Icon Slayer? Damn if I know why you'd be bothering asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance, but it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Ali Miga, I'd be fighting for the Vampire. You're either with him or not, and if you're with him, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship, if you live long enough, you'll die stealing someone else's land. Like as not, but that's the choice. But me, I'd rather die here. Not sure where this person is. Okay. Oh, they're way up there. Okay. I guess that cook must have had another quest for us, because I'm still seeing the symbol for them on the map here. Not seeing the recruit up that way, so it must be over this way, I assume. Teacher calls for me, I see. We were discussing strategies for disabling magic tech armor, you see, and... yes, of course, there's no time. If you would excuse me. You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave this stupid unattended. Could you go and ask Tebe for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs or so, whatever he's got on hand should suffice. It's not as haphazard as it seems. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add, so long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back. Yep. Okay. Where is this next dude? Oh, there he is. Brooding recruit. Oh boy. 1,000 pardons. So pricked up by the question of whether Ali Migo should be a monarchy or a republic that I neglected to attend my training. That's silly. I know until we drive the Imperials from our lands, the question is moot. The last one's way off this way. Yeah, there they are. Actually, there's another one after this. Training. God, I was so busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you. Alrighty. Seems everything's north of here now. I do like this hub city, though. It's pretty nice. I think the other hub city is probably the one that most people are at, though. Yeah, just like Heavensward, there's 2 hub cities, basically. The second one is a lot more popular, if I remember correctly. The Goblin City one, whatever I don't remember what the name of it is. Okay, the other recruit must be around here somewhere. Oh, maybe it's this person. Oh no, there's a recruit around here somewhere too. Herbs, is it? 6 sprigs of whatever's on hand. Afraid I can't spare that much. You'll have to take 2 and be glad of it. The remainder you'll have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother. Though, you'd be surprised what you can find in a groaning underfoot, even in the Reach. Let's see where this other guy is here. Aha, there we go. Oh, bugger, you were sent by the snake, weren't you? I heard one of the 4 recruits doesn't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Alright, that's done with. The other person I have to talk to is up this way, I believe. We have a different kind of music here. Oh, there's a little spring, it looks like. This looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Why'd I join the Resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes, back in Alamigo. He owed a stall in the markets, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him, only to get a fill of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. Alright. This is apparently a dungeon. Okay. The guy's actually right over here, so we did this pretty well. Well then, Narn, have you spoken with the freedom fighters, I asked. There we go. Fascinating as they all varied. You have a knack for convincing others to bear their hearts to you. I could have done better myself. Many years from now, when these tempestuous times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. You must never forget, my friend, never. And a dash of green. Okay, we find some herbs. Okay, so they're spread out a bit. Yeah, we found them already. All recruits are present and accounted for. My thanks to you, Strider. Well, I'll appreciate the rigor for which I train my recruits. Some favor a general approach, as if the Imperials will be so kind. It's a thankful job to teach, some say, but I say their survival is thanks enough. Fare you well. And where are the herbs? Probably towards the water fight, I guess, but we'll see. Yep, okay. And just when we're set now. Alright. Good to go. Hey there, I got those herbs I asked for. Here we are. Thanks, that'll do nicely. Now, sorry to impose you upon you, miss. Thought you were another new recruit. Didn't realize until after you were, To answer the question that's probably in your mind, yes, it's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reason to be grateful when our countrymen can spare some of the cause. That comes at a cost too. Too many villages, too many children, more deserving than us. But a man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake, as we must, and we never lose sight of the dream. Alright. I think that sums up all the quests here, I think. We got one thing over here, apparently. Let's see what's going on. Damn it all, where could I have got to? Pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a word of the destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground, as if a bloody fool had dropped it? It had been him. I had it this morning, that much I know for certain. I have not left the reach since, so I've got to be around here somewhere. If you got a moment to spare, would you be willing to help me search? I've spent some time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it may be there. As for me, I'll look around near the officer's pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know. I could just as easily buy another, but even so, please help me find it. Alright, let's go ahead and find out then. Okay. Down that pathway then, it looks like. Yep, I see it. Okay. That was easy enough. I swear, I've searched high and low, but it won't turn up. 7 Hills, that's the one. That's my lucky ward. You're a godsend, sister. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodore came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after him came the Gerlanians, who could care even less for our beliefs. But still I keep to the old ways, as do many others. And when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories in the scripture as my mother taught me. And with that, another task is complete. Ah, no, I hear you've been keeping busy. Oh, yeah, that she has. We thank her for it. Please just inform you that our new recruits are completing their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Niago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castrum Vandinia and General Alden personally. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Orleans before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? That seems a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well, I'll wait for you at the pass, but not too long. I expect Kryle and Eustola will wish to remain here to support the Turanians, but nonetheless we should go and ask them. Alright, let's see what Catgirl has to say. Guess I could have shooken the shard there. Keep forgetting that they're a thing because there's only 2 of them. Kind of glided across the water there for a moment. Yeah, it's ought to miss. I see, that would explain the steady flurry of activity outside. The joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an imperial outpost in occupied territory. First, I believe it was imperative that we offer them our full support. As was the case with Ishgard, however, this is not a choice to be made lightly. No less on other behalves. This is war, and every Zion must decide what part he or she will play. I'll fight, for Ali Migo, for my father, for Yuda, I'm in it to the end. The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Erzil. They'll stop at nothing to subjugate us or slaughter us all. Van Belzar and Van Darnus were but the first to try. Though your feverish surprise, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is untenable, and further complicated by the existence of Airbird's primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene. I thought this was a foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require a renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause. For it is ultimately the self-same cause I served since I first pledged to serve Master Luzoa, the Circle of Knowing, the salvation of Erzil by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here from Mephilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay where she stole it for now and tend to the wounded. As for you, Narn, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Oddmont, the woman who slew Gaius Van Bazar and some half-dozen prizes besides. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero and heap expectations upon your soldiers, but you, like every sire, must decide for yourself. Well said indeed. Take care, you Stola Kral, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. I would ask you to remain here by Conrad's side. We should go, or Niego will leave without us. I persuade you to join us, Narn. Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castrum Oriens will seem an odd place to do it. You need not answer right away. I'm sure I can convince Niaga to wait a little longer. Alright, I guess we can head on out then. Unless there's any blue quests? No, I don't see any. It's weird, I thought they would pop up by now, to be honest. So you'll be copying us. Full glad I'm in to hear it. All set, excellent. Then let us be off. Okay, I guess we could just go straight to Castrum Oriens then. I thought they were gonna have us the trailing along thing, but I guess not. Kind of curious that maybe some of these have multi-quests that have the blue one underneath it, but I don't know. Pretty sure the blue one would show it over any others, but... Welcome back, comrades. What news? Greetings, General. I've come at Commander's Kemp's behest to brief you on the latest developments at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations, and in addition to welcome many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good, I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot. Just so, General. He proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castrum Villendenai. Capture Villendenai? That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are to push east towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Galileans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Ellie Megan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Villendenai watched. Access its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness, and I would know this one's. There's no objection, General. Might the Silence join Marshal Turpin? By all means, if that is all, let us be about it. Let's see, where are they? There we go. Comer and the General have one of mine, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While this aggressive strategy may profit us in the end, what losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about this reconnaissance mission and see how he'd like it to proceed. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, as long as we don't have the ill fortune to run afoul of the Imperial Patrol. Come, our destination beyond East End, just north of Villendenai. Alright, I guess we can ride a chocobo that way. Yeah, we're slowly getting experience. We're about a quarter, maybe about a quarter of the way there for 64. We'll probably be able to stay ahead of it for a bit at least. Bittermill. Doesn't seem like anybody's here, though. We're getting to level 61 area. Okay. Yeah, I think we were here before. We were looking for ether currents. Yeah, that wasn't gonna go down easy, was it? Okay, so he's gonna have a thing for us here because he's shining. This ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for a long watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready in the event of passing patrol stumbles upon us or worse. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this video at an end and pick this up on the next one since we're getting close to an hour already, so probably with the invasion it'd probably be a good full-on video for that too, so I'll see you guys next time. So see you then.